Okay, hello, welcome YouTube to this video. Okay, so I have finally got around to working with this unknown units, and here is what I did. Okay, let me open a new line. Okay, this is a code block to help typecast unknown units to known units. Okay, sometimes the typecasting doesn't always work nicely. Sometimes it works nicely, as you see here. These are all nice base units. Okay, all of these are nice base units. dim CP as base unit, dim A as base unit, B as base unit. Right, if you define all your things nicely as base units, and then you perform calculations and then equate them back to CP, you should not have a problem. Okay, you should not have a problem. Problem comes when you just try like dividing this heat value, which is this new unit here, this heat value thing, then you divide it by some other quantity like T1. Okay, of course we can deal with all of these things. Okay, but you see that this becomes an unknown unit, and unknown units are a little bit more tricky to work with. Okay, so this is a code block to help typecast unknown units into known units, so just ignore this part first. Okay, so what I do here is a very manual way of typecasting it. Okay, so first thing first, I extract the value of CP4. Okay, I extract the value of CP4. CP4 value equals CP4 dot value, and of course, if you actually take a look at the dotnet test, you will actually have some warnings for us, which it's complaining that it doesn't quite like this method of using this value. Okay. So, oops. Let me show you again. So when it recompiles, it should be complaining somewhere. Okay, I don't know whether it is complaining. Okay, let me yank this and paste it again. See whether when it recompiles it complains. Okay, apparently it doesn't complain here for some reason. Again, I have no idea why. It was complaining earlier. Yeah, it was complaining like much earlier, before. Let me check the unit test VB project. Let's call star.vb project. Cat unit test. Ah, yes, okay. Okay, right. Imports engineering units, imports engineering units dot units. Okay, I am dumbfounded. Okay, why didn't the error repeat again? Okay, never mind. If it's not complaining of errors, I won't complain either. If it's not making the new errors. Alright, anyway. So I know this unit, okay. This quantity here, let's see. Go up. Yes. This quantity here, CP4. CP4 equals to some heat value, which is a specific energy. Yeah, divided by T1. Okay, so this is a specific energy, not specific heat. I think you should change this. You should change this to specific heat capacity, not specific heat, because specific heat is actually the same unit as specific energy if you think about it. Okay, I don't know why. Don't ask me. But good attempt. Thanks for making this specific heat. Should be specific heat capacity, just to make it clear and not cause ambiguity. Right, so this is a specific energy right here. This specific energy right here, it takes in a few arguments. Okay, we can make a new specific energy unit. We write the heat value. So this heat value, we can actually divide it by temperature, and then we will get a specific what do you call that? Let's see, CP4. We will get a specific where is it? Yeah, we will get this value right here. Okay, you'll get this is CP4, and this is the heat value, which is 100 joules per kg. Okay, so this is CP4, which is an unknown unit type, as you can see here, unknown unit type. Okay, however, it's got exactly the same unit as specific entropy, right? Specific entropy. Okay, normally you should be able to just typecast this CP4 into unit 5, which is a base unit or specific heat. Okay, so yeah, you should be able to typecast it nicely. Okay, so yes, CP4 is an unknown unit. You should be able to typecast it into unit 5, which is a base unit. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. If you try to do that, as you see from the last time, unit 5 equals to CP4, you will get an error. It will say you cannot typecast the type engineering units unknown unit to engineering units base unit. Okay, you cannot do that. Why is this the case? Again, I'm not really sure. But you can see that the unit types are exactly the same. Okay, you can see that the unit types of this specific heat, which is what I want, the unit types of the specific heat is joules per kilogram per Kelvin, and the unit type of CP4 is also joules per kilogram per Kelvin. So what I do is, if I want to typecast CP4 into some sort of a specialized unit, such as this one here, specific heat, I will actually make a new specific heat class right here. Okay, so unit 5 will be a base unit. It will only accept base units, and specific heat actually is a child class of this base unit. So you can substitute it. It's a Liskov substitution principle. You should be able to do this. Okay, okay, because specific heat should be a subset of a base unit. Okay, it inherits from base unit, but it, strictly speaking, if you want to think of it about it in set notation, it's a subset. So it should be able to fit in. Right. So specific heat, yes, it will have the specific entropy unit, joule per kilogram per Kelvin, and you can actually just fit in the CP4 value. And if you print it out, it will also be this to 0.268 joules per kilogram per kg per K. So this thing won't be an unknown unit anymore. It will be a proper unit. You can see it's a specific heat unit. Okay, it's a specific heat class. So yeah, we could not just typecast this unit 4 into the unit 5 base unit thing right here. So how do we work around it? Okay, as you can see, the way I work around it is a very manual way. I make a new specific heat thing, and I check the value right here. I force feed the value from CP4. CP4 has a value. Okay, I'll take it as CP4 dot value. I'll force feed it in here. Okay, force it in manually. Okay, this is a double, and I will just specify that the new unit here is joule per kilogram Kelvin. Okay, joule per kilogram Kelvin. All right. So this unit right here is correct. Okay. So yes. Then how do I do the unit checking? Okay. as you can see here, what I do here is I make a unit object, okay, like specific heat. I make this unit object to purposely for the sole purpose of checking it. So I'll make this unit 4 as a way to check CP4 to see whether this unit, the specific entropy unit, is equals to the unit in CP4. Okay, so that's how I use the unit check thing. All right, yeah, that's how I use the unit check thing. And if the unit check passes, then I will take out the double from unit 4. Okay, if this works, then I take out the double from CP4. Sorry, I'll take out the double from CP4. Okay, it's the CP4 value right here. I'll take out the double, and once I take out the double, okay, I will then put in the what do you call that? I'll put in the right units as it should be. Okay, so this is a very manual workaround. I mean, I hope it's it'll be like more smooth in future, but you know, this is the way we can actually deal with it. All right, so okay, previously when we actually try to force feed in over here, we try to change this to base unit, we will have a problem, as you can see. Okay, overload resolution fail because no accessible new can be called within these arguments. Okay, because a base unit cannot accept specific entropy unit, joule per kilogram Kelvin. Okay, what you need to do actually is to do what we did before here. Okay, we need to dim CP unit as unit system and then start from that scratch. Okay, CP unit. All right. Okay, if you want to typecast it as a base unit, we can do so. Okay, dim US unit phi unit as unit system. Unit phi unit equals to what? Okay, energy unit dot SI divide by what? Energy unit dot SI. Energy unit dot SI divide by let's see, yeah, you have to create it from scratch like that, I think. So energy unit dot SI divide by mass unit dot SI divide by temperature unit dot SI. Okay, nothing going wrong. Okay, unit 5 equals to new base unit CP4 value and then unit phi unit. Okay, this should be the right way of working. Okay, so now you can see this thing actually works. Unit 5 unit actually works here. This is the other way. If you want to work with base units, we'll need to like so-called dim unit 5 as a unit system. We create this thing manually, then we plug it in over here. Now we cannot just use this specific entropy unit, joule per kilogram per Kelvin, and then force it in here. That doesn't work. Okay, so again, I'll show you specific entropy unit dot SI. You get error here. Okay, so we cannot do that. So that's another thing with base units that we got to be careful of. They're a little bit it's little bit quirky, but it's a already very good effort to get all these things working. So for the most part, it works. So if you want to deal with base units, and you want to declare a new base unit right here, you need to make a new unit system. Okay, I'll make comments right here. Okay, use a new unit system when working with base unit. Okay, whereas over here, okay, go up. Okay, use existing specific entropy unit when working with specific entropy. Okay, using base units here will result in error. Okay, and then over here, using specific specialized units here may result in error, as you saw just now. Okay, by specialized units I mean, okay, combined units. Okay, so I see some combined units here may result in error. So at least that is the thing about working with these unit types. Yeah, but there is a way to convert this CP4 into this unit right here. Okay, so can we write a function? Actually we can. Okay, so I will just write the function right here. For down, undo, okay, sub and sub. Okay, I will just declare this subroutine here. Typecast. Okay, typecast what? Unknown unit to base unit. Okay, so this is what I will do, and perhaps I will use it in future things. Return, okay, as base unit. Let me see whether this works. Sometimes subroutines don't like to return things. And sub must be preceded by matching sub. Okay, maybe I'll use functions instead. Oops. Let's go back. Forward. 3 down. CRW function. Oh, why am I using exception? Function. Function. Okay. How do I write? Ah, goodness. Must be getting tired. Last one. Okay, let me go up. ls b okay, never mind. I will not type the function in here. It's a very bad idea. Okay, so can we write a function that does it? Yeah, we can. Okay, what will this function need? Okay, maybe I'll just write a new function here, a new sub here. Theory inline data sub test function test unit conversion. Okay, actually I should do it elsewhere. Yeah, maybe I'll do it elsewhere within another class. Oh, let me think. All right, this is a class. I can just code a function here. What am I doing? Okay, public function convert typecast base unknown unit, okay, as base unit, and function. Let's see. Okay, it's complaining that it doesn't return all the it's not returning things. Okay, now the warning's gone because I have not compiled it again. Okay, so what does this function take in? This function will take in an unknown unit. Okay, unknown unit x. Okay, so unknown unit x will be taken in, and then a base unit will be given. Alright, so let's see. So we want to typecast the unknown unit to a specific base unit. So we need to take in a second argument. Let's quit the recording. Take in a second argument, unit system. Okay, unit system desired unit. Okay, so okay, what do we do? So first thing first is that we want to check whether this unknown unit x is the same unit as this desired units. Okay, so first check whether unknown unit x has the same units as the desired units. So let's have it that you have a new unit check object. Okay, dim unit check object as base unit. Okay, dim unit check object as base unit. Okay, unit check object equals to new base unit. Alright, base unit, and you'll take in 0 and the desired units as the function. Okay. Okay, what happens next? Okay. Okay, then I will do a base unit dot unit check of the unit check object, and then I want to check it against the x, which is the unknown unit. Okay, if this checks out, then I will say dim x value as double. Okay, if this checks out, shift O. If this checks out, I mean units check out. Okay, if the units check out, I can dim x value as double. X value equals to x dot value. Right? X value equals x dot value. Good. We go 2 up. X dot value. So after I get the x value, what happens? I make a new base unit. Okay. Okay. Dim what result unit as base unit. Okay. Dim result unit as base unit. And then what happens? I will. Okay. I will then make a new base unit object. Okay, now at least the comments make sense. File down. Okay, dim result unit as base unit. Result unit equals to new base unit x value desired units. Okay. Actually, I don't need this. I can just go back. CIW and I'll say return new base unit. Okay, I don't want to even go through the trouble of doing this. Okay, to DD. Okay, so this is going to help us typecast a new base unit. So here is we test the function to help us typecast a base unit. So here's the base unit. Here's our unknown unit. Okay, where's the unknown unit? CP4 is the CP4 is the unknown unit. So let's see, dim test unit object as base unit, test unit object equals to me dot typecast unknown unit. Okay, typecast unknown unit. What's the first argument? It will be this unknown unit, which is CP4, and then the desired units will be what? Desired units will be this unit file unit. Okay, console dot write line test unit object. Okay, because sometimes the manual typecasting the auto typecasting just doesn't work as well. Where's the comma expected? 179. Oh, right. Now I know what's going on. This is C# syntax. DW back unknown unit as base, X as unknown unit, and unit desired units as unit system. Insert desired units as unit system. Okay, I keep confusing the C# syntax. Alright, there you go. Okay, as you can see, there was actually a complaint just now. Okay, let me yank this and paste again just to show. I'll show you what the error message is. Okay, look at this. Warning, public overloads read-only property value as double. Use as instead, or use the as keyword instead. Okay. Alright, so the as keyword is here. Okay, and where does this come from? This comes from the line 190. Okay, whenever we use this x dot value thing, we actually run into trouble. Why? Okay, let me show you where it's coming from. Okay, you see, when we use the value, the base value thing, you actually get an obsolete warning right here. Okay, obsolete, use the as keyword instead. For example, my power as power unit dot something. Okay, so that's the only thing we need to do. Okay, we need to find an the as keyword. Okay, so it's a get value as. Okay, get value as. Okay. So this thing will return a decimal. So this is, I think, what we want. Public decimal get value as. So we have this x value here, 5 down. X value, it should be CC. Oh, I can't remember how to delete to the end. Shucks. Okay. CW or DW. Go up here. Okay, what are you trying to do? Get value as. Alright, so we can use the get value as. It's under base unit. Okay, this base unit actually has a get value as. It's not Let me think. Yeah, it may not be available in unknown units if I'm not wrong. Let's see whether unknown unit has a get value as operator. Get value as. Okay, maybe let me try just doing this. X dot get value s. Then I'll put the desired units here. I hope this works and it doesn't complain. Okay, get value s is not a member of unknown unit. Okay, maybe I will go back a few. Insert. I'll just use the s keyword. My goodness. Invalid cast exception, unable to cast object of type unit system to type EngineeringUnits unit system. Which line is it? Line 170. Okay, this is line 190. Oh. Is there a way to get a double? Like straight away? Okay. X. I don't know if they have this. I'm just trying a lot of things. Okay, be back a while. Right, okay. Looks like over here we will also have this obsolete warning. Yeah, when I actually take the value. Right, I was wrong just now. Okay, so base unit does have the value and this obsolete warning thing. Here we also have this obsolete warning thing. Okay, so obsolete warning blah blah blah. Okay, so instead of using the value, maybe I'll use the si thing down here. Okay, x.si, and that should solve the thing. There we go. Okay, use x unknown unit dot si to extract the decimal value. Alright, so that is what this line here is saying. Okay, instead of using the value thing here, use the si thing here. Here it doesn't have that warning thing down here to what do you call that, to mess around. Okay, so I think that is it. Okay, so this is the function I have to actually convert typecast unknown unit into a base unit with a desired unit system. Okay, may not be perfect, but it does its job. Yeah, it does its job. So I'm not going to change it too much. So this is my own in-house function that does this whole thing. Okay, so yeah, once I convert it to a base unit, I should be able to return it to the system. Yeah, it should be fine now. Okay, so this thing here is actually calling the typecast function. And yeah, that will help us with the typecasting issues that you might see before, and it will actually just do all these manual steps within the function. So basically I check whether these unknown units actually match these desired units, and then it will just typecast it into a base unit. All right, so that's what I have thought of. Hopefully it will help with working with unknown units. But as far as possible, try not to work with unknown units. Try to work with known units that with predefined quantities, and use the base unit constructor rather than unknown units if you want to avoid this kind of issues. Okay, see you.